Well, there are discussions going on. Lots is a big word, but it's not a big word, but it is a big word in that there are certain teams that have called and have shown some interest in discussing the possibility, and that's about it.
When do you think that this might, or will
I,
it?
I don't know. I mean, I really don't. All we do in our business is investigate. When there's a request by a player, you investigate possibilities and you talk about it and negotiate. And when you negotiate, it sometimes takes a week. Not very often. It's one phone call. Sometimes many. And in this case, it appears that there will be many.
Is this the point of no return, if you will, that you foresee Jason playing here next season?
No, it's not. To me, as I told Jason and Rick Kern, his agent, that I have to be somewhat satisfied. I don't think that when you trade a player of Jason's caliber that you ever win. I know that. I think we try to get the best return we can, and if it's not satisfactory, then we can't do it, and he has a year left in his contract.
I think it was 2010, we looked at moving him as well, because I think you said you could investigate it if you want. I remember talking to you going to the draft. You were doing this. Is anything different from that point to this point?
I don't think there's a lot different. I think, there's a time in a player's career, in some players' careers, that they want to experience something different, and I believe this is the case here.
Are you disappointed that he has asked for a trade?
Well, I'm always disappointed that we haven't been able to satisfy players, whether it be Jason or any other player that has ever asked for a trade. But it's probably a little more commonplace now. I've talked to a few managers, and I think there are a couple of other players in the league that are fairly high profile that wouldn't mind moving. So, yes, it's disappointing, but as I say, you have to try to put the players in a competitive situation, try to show them that you're winning or you can win, and if that doesn't do it, then you do what you have to do. The only explanation I have is that he would like to try something different, that he thinks that the fingers are pointed at him quite often in Ottawa. Winning or losing, he gets credit or he gets blamed, and I think he feels it's time to do something else. Well, I think anytime you eliminate teams, it makes it more difficult. And when you eliminate 10 teams, that's 1/3 of the league. But we gave him that, so that's his lever or leverage to sort of get control where he might go. Anytime you feel you have to make a trade or you want to make a trade, the earlier the better, but you may not get the same value in return. So I'm not going to rush into it just for the sake of rushing into it and get it out of the way. I'm going to try to get what I think the value is for Jason Spezza.